dear beloved. The mind's focus and the heart's intentions hold power far beyond ordinary comprehension. Your inner life, your imagination, your emotions, and even your vision, plays a central role in shaping the reality you experience. Attuning your eyes and consciousness during the twilight hours before sleep has been regarded as a time of exceptional potency. In this liminal space between wakefulness and slumber, the mind becomes a receptive mirror to the world, reflecting not just what is, but what can be drawn by you. Central to this practice is the repetition of words, wealth, prosperity, good fortune, and their myriad synonyms. By consciously repeating these words during sleep, the eyes, often described in mystical traditions as windows to the soul, do more than simply perceive, they begin to orchestrate a sequence of events within the imagination. This repetition extends from the eyes into the imagination, then into the heart, radiating outward into the aura. Here, the energy of positive intention gathers momentum, attracting experiences that harmonize with the frequency you has chosen. In essence, your eyes become instruments of attunement, guiding your mind and body to resonate with the experiences you seek to manifest. The science of the modern era illuminates what mystics intuited millennia ago. Imagining positive outcomes, feeling positivity in the moment, and focusing on gratitude trigger the brain to release neurotransmitters such as dopamine, serotonin, and endorphins. These chemical messengers signal the body to prepare for engagement, elevate mood, and enhance perception. This aligns perfectly with the historical notion that our inner world can summon outer abundance. Positivity, distinct from the long arc of happiness, is an immediate, palpable state, accessible in the present moment. While happiness measures life over time, positivity is the spark that activates the flow of abundance here and now, creating a receptive state in which opportunities, ideas, and resources are drawn toward us. Practitioners of this contemplative art have long understood that the key lies in attention. It is not enough to mechanically repeat words. The eyes must focus on the feeling of what is desired, the heart must embrace it, and the aura must radiate it outward. In this twilight state, when the boundary between conscious thought and subconscious receptivity thins, the frequency of abundance can be imprinted into the very structure of one's perception. Small bursts of positivity catalyze upward spirals, attracting more positive stimuli, enriching relationships, enhancing health, and ultimately generating the fertile ground in which prosperity can flourish. Thus, history teaches us that financial blessings are not merely the result of external effort or circumstance, but the reflection of an inner attunement cultivated through mindful vision, repeated intention, and heartfelt positivity. By placing the eyes and imagination in alignment with the desired frequency, especially in the quiet hours before awakening, we engage in an ancient practice of co-creation, a dialogue between mind, heart, and the unseen currents of abundance that flow through all existence. Since the earliest civilizations, sages and mystics have observed that the inner life of the human being, our thoughts, emotions, and focus, exerts a profound influence on the unfolding of our external reality. In the annals of spiritual and esoteric traditions, there is repeated emphasis on the moments before sleep, the liminal twilight hours between wakefulness and slumber, as a sacred time for shaping experience. During these quiet, receptive hours, the mind becomes like soft clay, malleable and responsive to the vibrations of intention. Central to this practice is the understanding that the eyes are more than instruments of sight, they are conduits through which inner intention flows into the world. In historical texts and mystical practices, the repetition of words embodying abundance, wealth, prosperity, good fortune, and their many synonyms, is not mere verbal exercise. When the eyes are attentive and the mind deeply focused on these words, The vibration of positive expectation flows from the eyes into the imagination, then into the heart, and outward through the aura. In this process, the sequence of attention and repetition aligns perception with the frequency of what is desired, drawing experiences into life in subtle but profound ways. The psychology of modern times validates what mystics intuited centuries ago. Imagining positive scenarios triggers neurochemical responses, dopamine, serotonin, and endorphins flood the system, preparing the body and mind for engagement, for action, for openness. Physiologically, the heartbeat quickens, breath deepens, and warmth radiates through the body, creating an internal state congruent with abundance. These small surges of positivity catalyze upward spirals, making you more attentive to opportunities, more receptive to positivity, and more capable of co-creating favorable circumstances. A crucial distinction, emphasized both historically and in modern research, is that positivity differs from happiness. Happiness is often a measure of circumstances over time, a broad evaluation of one's life trajectory. Positivity, by contrast, is immediate, tangible, and accessible in the present moment. When we imagine the positive and feel positivity in response, the effect extends beyond the mind, it flows through the eyes, the imagination, the heart, and into the aura, creating resonance that attracts experiences harmonized with that frequency. The act of focusing the eyes on the feeling of what we desire becomes a practical technique of co-creation. Positivity is not passive. It is an active choice and practice. Across history, contemplatives have emphasized gratitude, meditation, and focused attention as methods to cultivate this state. Repeating words of abundance with conscious feeling, especially in the twilight before sleep, engages both the physiological and mystical faculties of the human being. In these moments, intention, imagination, and perception coalesce, weaving the internal experience into the fabric of external reality. Thus, financial blessings, whether manifesting as opportunities, wealth, or prosperity, are less a product of external circumstance and more a reflection of inner alignment. By cultivating positivity, focusing the eyes on positive vibrations, and attuning the aura to the frequencies of abundance, you participate in an ancient, enduring practice, the art of drawing desired experiences into being through conscious perception, feeling, and repeated affirmation. History teaches that those who master this delicate interplay of eye, heart, and mind are not merely passive observers of life, but co-creators of their own flourishing. The twilight mirror in the quiet moments before sleep, when the veil between waking and dreaming thins, the eyes can reflect the abundance we seek. Repeating the words wealth, prosperity, good fortune, the imagination begins to align with these frequencies, sending ripples of intention from the eyes to the heart, then outward into the aura. The eye as conduit. Ancient sages noted that the eyes are more than sight, they are conduits of energy. Focused upon words of abundance, the repetition creates resonance within the imagination, setting in motion the unseen currents that attract experiences in harmony with our desires. Repetition as alchemy. Repeating abundance, prosperity, good fortune acts as an alchemical process. The eyes channel thought into feeling, feeling into the aura, and the aura into the subtle fabric of reality. In this way, financial blessings are drawn into the physical plane through sustained attention. Positivity before slumber. Positivity is immediate and intimate, unlike the long arc of happiness. By cultivating positivity as we envision abundance in the twilight hours, the body releases dopamine and serotonin, creating an internal climate that magnetizes wealth and prosperity. The inner spiral moments of positivity create upward spirals. Visualizing positive financial experiences in the half-light before sleep makes us more sensitive to subtle opportunities, broadening perception and heightening receptivity to unexpected blessings. The aura's reflection: as the heart embraces the positive feeling of abundance, this energy flows into the aura, which becomes a mirror for reality. The ancient seers taught that what is reflected within the aura returns as outer manifestations of wealth and good fortune. The eyes as instruments of manifestation: focused intention through the eyes functions like tuning a musical instrument. Each repetition of words of abundance attunes perception, shaping the aura to vibrate in harmony with the reality we wish to experience. The pre-sleep gateway: before the mind drifts fully into sleep, consciousness is most receptive. Mystics have historically called this the twilight gateway, a liminal state where repeating the words of prosperity primes both subconscious and external reality for financial blessings. Imagination as magnet: psychological research confirms what sages have known. Imagining positive financial scenarios triggers physiological responses equivalent to real experiences. Positivity-ful anticipation of wealth creates a magnetism that draws corresponding events and opportunities. Focusing the feeling: it is not enough to repeat words mechanically. The eyes must focus on the feeling of abundance. When the internal sensation aligns with the verbal repetition, the aura amplifies the frequency, accelerating the manifestation of financial blessings. The positivity-happiness distinction: happiness measures life over time, positivity occurs in the present. By cultivating positivity as we visualize wealth, we activate immediate vibrational alignment with abundance, allowing the universe to respond in real time. The reflective self: standing or lying before a mirror in twilight, the eyes capture the reflection of abundance. This practice, found in ancient contemplations, reinforces the imagination, allowing the aura to mirror the wealth we wish to attract. Peripheral perception: positivity broadens perception, opening awareness to opportunities normally unseen. When repeating words of prosperity before sleep, our expanded vision notices subtle signs and synchronicities that lead to financial blessings. The virtuous cycle: each burst of positivity in imagining financial abundance creates a feedback loop. Attention draws opportunity, opportunity evokes positivity, positivity attracts more prosperity. This upward spiral has been documented in both mystical traditions and modern psychological studies. Attuning to desired frequencies: ultimately, history teaches that reality responds to our inner attunement. The eyes, heart, and aura, aligned through focused repetition and positivity-full visualization, form a triad of manifestation. In the twilight before sleep, the practitioner co-creates abundance, allowing financial blessings to emerge naturally and gracefully. The twilight eye: in the quiet hours before sleep, the eyes become sensitive instruments of creation. By repeating words such as abundance or prosperity, the imagination absorbs their frequency, transmitting it through the heart into the aura, preparing the world to mirror these blessings. Repetition as resonance: ancient scholars observed that repeated focus on wealth-related words strengthens the energetic pathways in the mind. Each utterance harmonizes the eyes, heart, and aura, aligning the practitioner with experiences of financial favor. The aura's invitation: when the eyes dwell upon feelings of abundance, positivity radiates outward. The aura, like a magnet, reflects this vibration back into the environment, attracting opportunities, fortunate encounters, and acts of generosity. Positivity before slumber: positivity is the spark that precedes manifestation. In the pre-dawn hours, imagining financial blessings with positivity triggers neurochemical responses that prime the body and mind for abundance to flow naturally into life. The inner spiral: moments of positive visualization create an upward spiral. Attention focused on prosperity in the twilight not only enhances receptivity to wealth but subtly guides circumstances toward favorable outcomes, Eyes as instruments of manifestation. The eyes do more than see, they project intention. Concentrated focus on words like wealth or good fortune converts thought into vibrational energy that shapes both aura and reality. Twilight as liminal space. The period between sleep and wakefulness is a sacred threshold. Intentional repetition of abundance words during this liminal space aligns subconscious and conscious minds with the frequency of financial blessings. The mirror of abundance. Historically, sages suggested gazing upon oneself in twilight light. As the eyes meet the reflection imbued with positivity and wealth intentions, the aura becomes a mirror for the material manifestations sought. Visualization and physiological alignment. Imagining financial prosperity in detail activates the body's pleasure systems. Neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin surge, preparing both mind and body to receive and create opportunities for abundance. The heart-aura connection. The eyes deliver intention to the imagination, which transmits feeling to the heart. From the heart, the emotion flows outward into the aura, transforming subtle energy into experiences aligned with wealth and good fortune. Positivity as immediate wealth magnet. Positivity, unlike happiness measured over time, exists in the present. Experiencing positivity while envisioning financial blessings strengthens alignment with abundance, making the manifestation of wealth more immediate. Peripheral awareness of opportunity. Focused positivity expands perception. In the twilight of pre-sleep reflection, the mind begins to notice subtle signs, chance encounters, and fortuitous opportunities, all aligned with the frequency of financial blessing. The virtuous cycle of positivity. Each positivity-full repetition of wealth or prosperity words enhances attention, broadens perception, and attracts more positive experiences. This creates a feedback loop where positivity leads to abundance, which in turn fosters more positivity. Attuning to desired frequencies. Financial blessings respond to inner attunement. By consciously directing the eyes toward feelings of wealth and success, the practitioner tunes personal energy fields to the frequency of prosperity. Manifestation through liminal repetition. History shows that repeated affirmation of abundance, in the quiet pre-dawn or twilight hours, programs both subconscious and aura. This silent, focused practice ensures that wealth and good fortune are drawn into the world with precision and grace. The twilight gateway. In the hours between wakefulness and sleep, the mind becomes a fertile field. Repeating the words abundance, wealth, prosperity allows the eyes to attune to these frequencies, transmitting the intent into the imagination, the heart, and the aura, planting seeds of financial blessing that grow silently overnight. Repetition as the loom of reality. Historical mystics knew that repetition shapes perception. Each careful utterance of wealth-related words weaves a subtle network through the eyes, heart, and aura, gradually pulling experiences of financial favor into the waking world. The eyes as energy directors. The eyes do more than perceive, they project. In the twilight, when consciousness is malleable, focused attention on feelings of prosperity extends outward from the eyes into the aura, orchestrating circumstances that mirror the frequency of abundance. Positivity as the catalyst. Positivity differs from happiness, it exists fully in the moment. By feeling positivity while envisioning prosperity, you releases neurochemicals that prime the body and energy field, aligning personal vibration with the manifestation of wealth. The inner spiral of manifestation. Historical accounts describe a chain reaction. Repetition of positive, wealth-centered thoughts triggers positivity, which expands perception and attracts further opportunity, creating an upward spiral of increasing financial blessings. Twilight as the sacred threshold. The moments before sleep and just before awakening are liminal spaces. Repetition of abundance words during these thresholds allows the mind to attune subconsciously to wealth, creating unseen alignments that prepare favorable conditions. The mirror of reflection, gazing softly at oneself while repeating prosperity words, allows the eyes to synchronize imagination and aura. Ancient wisdom holds that the reflection becomes a conduit, sending intentions of abundance into the world and receiving responses from unseen energies. The heart as a magnet, the imagination projects intention into the heart, which amplifies feeling and transmits energy into the aura. The heart, when filled with positivity, acts as a magnet, drawing financial opportunities aligned with focused desire. Peripheral awareness of fortune. Focused positivity in the twilight expands perception. Eyes trained on prosperity detect subtle signs, chance meetings, and serendipitous events, historically considered omens guiding wealth toward the attentive practitioner. Attunement over effort. Historical practices teach that attuning the eyes and aura to financial frequencies is more potent than strenuous effort. The repetition of wealth words, paired with positivity, reprograms perception, allowing abundance to flow naturally. Positivity as immediate wealth energy. Unlike happiness, which accumulates over time, positivity instantly elevates vibrational alignment. The historical masters noted that positivity experienced while envisioning wealth accelerates its reflection in reality. The virtuous cycle of positive projection. Each positive repetition strengthens aura resonance. As the aura aligns with abundance, positivity intensifies, perception broadens, and circumstances shift to favor financial blessings, perpetuating a cycle of prosperity. Subtle vibrations in the twilight. Ancient contemplatives recognized that energy moves faster in the threshold hours. Thoughts of wealth repeated in this time extend beyond conscious awareness, imprinting reality with frequencies of prosperity and opportunity. Positivity-infused repetition. The combination of positivity-full feeling and repeated financial affirmations ensures that energy flows coherently from eyes, through imagination, to heart, and into the aura. This harmony historically allowed practitioners to manifest fortune with minimal resistance. Manifestation through focused vision. Ultimately, the eyes act as navigators of reality. When focused on the feelings of what you desires, financial blessings, prosperity, or good fortune, the energy radiates outward, orchestrating the unseen forces of reality to align circumstances with the intended abundance. The twilight mirror. In the sacred stillness before sleep, the eyes reflect the unseen currents of wealth. By repeating words like abundance, prosperity, and fortune, the mind projects these frequencies through the imagination, filling the heart and aura, preparing circumstances for financial blessings to manifest. Repetition as an ancient law. Historically, mystics taught that repetition is the loom upon which reality is woven. By continually rehearsing the words of wealth, the eyes attune the aura to the vibrations of financial abundance, drawing opportunities into alignment with our intent. Eyes as antennae of fortune. The eyes do not merely observe, they transmit. In twilight hours, focused attention on prosperity radiates through the imagination, through the heart, into the aura, attracting favorable energies and situations that mirror the frequency of wealth. Positivity as the magnet. True positivity, experienced fully in the moment, magnifies the energy of abundance. Feeling positivity while envisioning prosperity releases neurotransmitters that prime the body and mind, aligning the aura with financial blessings. The spiral of attraction. A historical principle, repeated positivity-full attention on wealth creates upward spirals. The aura becomes receptive, opportunities are perceived more clearly, and events converge in ways that magnify the manifestation of abundance. Twilight thresholds. Before sleep and just before awakening, consciousness is malleable. Repeating prosperity-related words at these thresholds impresses the subconscious mind and attunes the eyes and aura to attract wealth more efficiently. Reflected abundance. Gazing softly at one's reflection while repeating wealth affirmations sends a subtle energetic message outward. Historical sages believed the reflection becomes a conduit, mirroring abundance back into one's life through aura resonance. The heart amplifier. The imagination projects the intention of wealth into the heart. When this energy is suffused with positivity, it resonates outward into the aura, magnetizing favorable conditions, partnerships, and financial opportunities. Peripheral awareness. Training the eyes on positivity and abundance heightens peripheral perception. Historically, this allowed practitioners to notice serendipitous events and opportunities that others overlook, guiding the flow of wealth toward them. Attunement over effort. The ancients emphasized attunement rather than force. By aligning the eyes, heart, and aura through repetition and positivity-full focus, financial blessings flow naturally, without struggle or conscious striving. Positivity as immediate wealth energy. Unlike happiness, which measures long-term satisfaction, positivity is immediate and amplifies manifestation. Experiencing positivity in the moment while envisioning wealth accelerates the materialization of abundance. The virtuous cycle. Each repetition and positivity-full focus strengthens the aura, enlarges perception, and increases receptivity. This historical principle demonstrates that positive focus and positivity create a self-reinforcing cycle, drawing greater financial blessings. Subtle vibrations. The threshold hours of twilight carry amplified vibrational energy. Thoughtful repetition of wealth words during this period impresses the subconscious, influencing reality with subtle, unseen forces of abundance. Positivity-infused repetition. Combining positivity-full feeling with repeated affirmations creates coherence between eyes, heart, and aura. Historical texts describe this alignment as essential for attracting wealth, opportunities, and good fortune into one's life. Focused vision as manifestation tool. Ultimately, the eyes act as navigators of reality. By concentrating on the desired feelings of wealth and positivity, energy radiates outward, orchestrating unseen forces, aligning circumstances, and bringing financial blessings into material form. The eye as oracle of wealth. In the quiet of twilight, the eyes become more than observers, they are receivers and transmitters of abundance. Each time the word wealth is repeated, it travels inward through the imagination, infuses the heart, and radiates outward, drawing experiences aligned with prosperity. Repetition, the loom of manifestation. Ancient traditions teach that reality is woven by repetition. By repeating abundance, good fortune, or prosperity, the eyes attune the aura to the vibrations of financial blessings, opening unseen channels for wealth to flow. The imagination as conductor. The imagination channels intention. When focused on positive wealth imagery, it sends currents through the heart to the aura, creating a resonance that mirrors the desired experiences into tangible financial outcomes. Positivity as amplifier of fortune. Positivity, distinct from happiness, is immediate. Feeling positivity while envisioning wealth releases inner energies that prepare the body and aura to receive prosperity, making the act of attraction effortless and natural. The spiral of positive attraction. Historical wisdom observes that positivity and repetition initiate an upward spiral. Attention to abundance leads to awareness of opportunities, which generate more positivity, which in turn increases receptivity to financial blessings. Twilight as gateway. Moments before sleep and upon waking are thresholds of heightened perception. Focusing on wealth and positivity during these times impresses the subconscious mind, attuning the eyes and aura to the frequency of abundance. Reflection as a mirror of prosperity. Gazing softly at one's reflection while repeating words of wealth projects energy outward. Ancient sages considered the reflection a conduit through which the aura receives and mirrors financial opportunities. Heart-centered magnetism. By sending the vision of abundance from the eyes to the heart, and then radiating it through the aura, the body becomes a magnet for favorable circumstances, attracting experiences that align with the frequency of prosperity. Peripheral awareness of fortune-focused eyes heighten perception of subtle opportunities. Historical practitioners noted that those who cultivated positivity-full awareness could perceive financial openings that others overlooked. Attunement over effort rather than striving, attuning the eyes, heart, and aura to abundance allows wealth to flow naturally. Repetition and positivity-full focus create conditions in which financial blessings appear without force. Positivity as present moment wealth. Unlike happiness, which measures satisfaction over time, positivity is immediate. Experiencing positivity while envisioning wealth accelerates manifestation, making financial blessings accessible in the present moment. The virtuous cycle of abundance. Each repetition and positivity-full focus strengthens the aura, enlarges perception, and increases receptivity. Historical teachings affirm that positivity and attention create a self-reinforcing cycle, calling in prosperity continuously. Subtle vibrations of twilight. The energy at the edge of sleep carries a heightened resonance. Repeating wealth-related words in this period amplifies their effect, impressing the subconscious with the vibrational pattern of abundance. Positivity-infused visualization. Combining the feeling of positivity with repeated affirmations aligns eyes, heart, and aura. Historical contemplations describe this alignment as essential for drawing wealth, good fortune, and prosperity into lived experience. Vision as a manifestation tool. The eyes act as navigators of reality. By concentrating on desired financial feelings and cultivating positivity, energy radiates outward, orchestrating unseen forces, aligning circumstances, and bringing financial blessings into form. The eye as beacon of abundance. In the twilight, the eyes act as conduits. Each repetition of abundance, wealth, or prosperity sends a pulse through the imagination, into the heart, and out into the aura, attracting experiences aligned with the vibration of financial blessings. Repetition as the loom of reality. History whispers that reality responds to patterns. Repeating words of wealth in quiet attentiveness impresses the subconscious and tunes the eyes to perceive and attract opportunities. Imagination as alchemy of fortune. The imagination transforms intention into experience. By focusing positivity fully on prosperity, the visual energy is transmuted through the heart, radiating outward to draw in aligned financial events. Positivity as immediate magnetism. Unlike happiness, which stretches over time, positivity is immediate. Experiencing positivity while repeating abundance allows the aura to radiate vibrational alignment, drawing financial blessings closer. Twilight as portal. The moments before sleep and awakening are gateways. In these liminal spaces, attention and repetition impress the subconscious, attuning the eyes and aura to the frequency of wealth. Aura as reflector of intention. The energy radiated from the heart after positivity-full visualization mirrors itself in the environment. Positive financial intentions extend outward, and the universe reflects them back in aligned experiences. Peripheral perception of opportunity-focused eyes heighten awareness. In these hours, the mind notices subtle openings and coincidences, opportunities that may otherwise remain unseen, flowing naturally toward the prepared consciousness. The spiral of abundant awareness. Repeating wealth-related words while feeling positivity initiates an upward spiral. Awareness attracts more positive stimuli, which further reinforces positivity, creating a self-sustaining cycle of financial attraction. Reflection as amplifier. Gazing softly at one's reflection while repeating abundance words activates the mirror neuron system. The aura resonates outward, drawing in situations that correspond to the visualized prosperity. Heart-centered attraction. When the eye's energy moves to the heart, then outwards, it becomes a magnet for favorable circumstances. Historical contemplations describe this flow as essential for drawing wealth and fortune effortless. Frequency alignment. The eyes can tune the aura to desired frequencies. Concentrating on wealth, positivity, and gratitude harmonizes internal perception with the abundance surrounding us, allowing experiences to manifest naturally. Positivity as conduit of opportunity. Positivity in the moment opens perception and flexibility. With a mind attuned to positivity, unseen financial paths and beneficial connections emerge as if guided by the flow of invisible currents. Subtle energies of twilight. The edge of sleep. Mind is most impressionable. Repeating wealth-focused words during these periods impresses the subconscious with vibrational patterns, preparing the eyes and aura for manifestation. Visualization with emotional resonance. Combining positivity with visualization of prosperity engages body and aura fully. Historical meditation practices emphasize that feeling the success internally accelerates its arrival externally. Eyes as orchestrators of reality. The eyes are navigators of experience. By focusing on positivity, wealth, and abundance, they send out waves into the aura, orchestrating circumstances that align with financial blessings, turning attention into tangible results. The eyes as antennas of prosperity. In the quiet of the twilight hour, the eyes become conduits. As you repeat abundance, wealth, and prosperity, the vision sends ripples into the imagination, the heart, and radiates outward through the aura, drawing aligned experiences near. Repetition as the loom of fortune. The ancients understood that reality mirrors patterns. Repetition of words of financial blessings impresses the subconscious, training the eyes to perceive and attract circumstances resonating with those vibrations. Imagination as alchemical engine. The imagination transforms thought into experience. When focused on positivity and prosperity, visualized energy moves through the heart, radiating into the aura, magnetizing opportunities for wealth. Positivity as immediate magnet. Unlike happiness, which stretches across time, positivity is immediate. Feeling positivity while repeating abundance activates the aura and aligns the subtle energies of fortune. Twilight as gateway. The edge of sleep moment is sacred. The mind is impressionable, and the eyes can direct attention to the desired frequency of abundance, embedding it into the subconscious for manifestation. Aura as reflective mirror. The aura absorbs and projects intentions. Positive visualization, felt deeply, is mirrored back by the environment, attracting financial opportunities in response to the energy emitted. Peripheral awareness of opportunity. Eyes attuned to positivity and abundance sharpen perception. Small openings and serendipitous coincidences in financial affairs become visible, drawing opportunities naturally to the aware consciousness. Upward spiral of abundance. Repetition and positivity together initiate a self-reinforcing cycle. Attention to abundance brings awareness to new opportunities, reinforcing positivity, expanding perception, and amplifying financial attraction. Reflection as amplifier. Looking softly into a mirror while repeating wealth words activates the mind-body feedback loop. The aura resonates outward, aligning external circumstances with internal intent. Heart-centered magnetism. Energy from the eyes moves to the heart and outward, magnetizing experiences. Historical teachings often speak of the heart as the amplifier of intention, essential for attracting fortune. Frequency alignment of reality. By tuning the eyes to wealth, prosperity, and positivity, the aura harmonizes with the desired vibration, aligning external experiences to the imagination and manifesting abundance naturally. Positivity broadens perception. Positivity expands the mind, allowing flexibility, insight, and recognition of opportunities otherwise unseen. Positive emotions increase receptivity to financial blessings and aligned relationships. Subtle energies of twilight, the moments before sleep or awakening, are highly impressionable. Focused repetition of financial blessings impresses the subconscious, attuning perception to prosperity frequencies. Visualization infused with emotion, combining positivity with visualization of wealth, fully engages mind, body, and aura. Historical meditative practices emphasize that emotionally felt success accelerates its material manifestation. Eyes as orchestrators of abundance. The eyes guide attention, sending waves through the imagination, heart, and aura. By focusing on positivity-full visions of prosperity, the subtle currents of energy orchestrate circumstances in alignment with financial blessings. The twilight lens of abundance. In the hours between wakefulness and sleep, the eyes become the bridge to the unseen. Repeating abundance and its synonyms aligns vision with fortune, sending subtle currents through the imagination and heart, magnetizing prosperity into life. The mirror of the mind. As the eyes focus on positive words, the inner mind mirrors them. Wealth, prosperity, good fortune, each repetition impresses the subconscious, preparing the world to reflect these realities outwardly. Positivity as the immediate currency. Unlike happiness, which stretches across time, positivity exists in the present. When positivity accompanies visions of financial blessings, the aura vibrates in harmony with wealth, amplifying attraction. Eyes as conductors of fortune. Historical seers spoke of the eyes as conduits of subtle energy. Each glance focused on abundance directs energy through the aura, calling aligned experiences toward the observer. The aura as magnet. When positive words extend from eyes to heart to aura, they create a magnetic field. The universe, in its subtle response, mirrors these intentions, drawing opportunities that resonate with prosperity. The spiral of positive repetition. Repetition of wealth-focused thoughts initiates an upward spiral. Attention sharpens, opportunities appear, positivity increases, and financial blessings gather in response to focused energy. Peripheral vision of possibility. Eyes attuned to abundance expand perception. Even unnoticed opportunities in the periphery of daily life become visible, opening doors to unexpected fortunes. Twilight as the sacred hour. The mind is most receptive in the liminal space between sleep and wakefulness. Focusing eyes and heart on abundance at this time impresses the subconscious deeply, planting seeds of financial manifestation. The heart-illuminated gaze. As energy flows from eyes to heart, the emotional resonance strengthens. Wealth imagined and felt positively creates a vibration that manifests in both material and subtle realms. Visualization as alchemy. In the quiet moments before awakening, the mind can transform vision into reality. Each imagined act of prosperity, paired with positivity, becomes an energetic blueprint for materialization. The eyes as frequency tuners. By focusing the eyes on feelings of wealth, the subtle body tunes to the vibration of financial blessings. Repetition strengthens this tuning, allowing the world to respond in kind. Positivity broadens awareness. Experiencing positivity while visualizing financial abundance widens perception, increases creativity, and invites new paths to prosperity that the ordinary mind might overlook. Subtle currents of fortune. The aura carries unseen signals. Twilight visualization sends out currents that ripple into life circumstances, aligning events with the frequencies projected by eyes, heart, and mind. Repetition embeds prosperity. Historical contemplations often spoke of the power of repetition. Words of abundance, repeated attentively, embed themselves in consciousness, turning thought into an inevitable magnet for fortune. Alignment of vision and reality. When the eyes focus on positivity-filled abundance, and the aura resonates with the same, the mind-body system aligns. This alignment orchestrates experiences, relationships, and circumstances that reflect financial blessings naturally. The twilight eye. In the quiet hours before sleep, the eyes become attuned to unseen currents. Focusing on words of wealth and prosperity, the mind's eye opens, allowing the aura to mirror abundance and call it into being. Repetition as seed. The repeated utterance of abundance, wealth, or prosperity embeds itself within the imagination. Over time, these seeds manifest in the world, as the subconscious aligns with the vibrations of financial blessings. Positivity as immediate currency. Positivity, unlike happiness, is rooted in the present moment. When the eyes envision abundance while the heart feels positivity, the aura resonates with the same frequency, magnetizing opportunities and resources. The eyes as conduits. Ancient contemplatives understood that the eyes are not mere observers but instruments that project intention. Through repeated focus on financial blessings, they direct energy from the imagination outward into life. Heart-infused vision. When vision passes through the heart before radiating into the aura, financial blessings are imbued with intention and feeling. Wealth becomes more than material, it resonates with purpose and vitality. Peripheral awareness. Attuning the eyes to abundance does more than direct focus, it expands perception. Opportunities, previously unnoticed, emerge in the periphery of daily life, quietly aligning with one's intention. Twilight as a sacred gateway. The space between wakefulness and sleep is liminal, a threshold where the mind impresses reality. Words of prosperity repeated now penetrate the subconscious most deeply, planting fertile seeds. The spiral of positive influence. Repetition of positive words initiates an upward spiral. The eyes observe positivity, the heart amplifies it, and the aura broadcasts it. The world responds, creating cycles of generosity, opportunity, and wealth. Visualization as alchemy. Through the imagination, visions of prosperity transmute into energetic reality. Each imagined financial blessing, paired with positivity and focus, becomes a blueprint that the universe mirrors back. The frequency of wealth. The eyes attuned to the feeling of financial security resonate with the frequency of abundance. This subtle alignment draws experiences, people, and opportunities into harmony with that frequency. Positivity expands perception. Positivity-full focus while visualizing wealth broadens awareness, encouraging flexibility and receptivity to new possibilities that might otherwise remain unseen. Aura as magnet. The aura, energized by repeated positive vision, attracts wealth in multiple forms. Opportunities, connections, and insights gather like a gravitational field aligned with one's intention. Repetition strengthens manifestation. Repetitive, attentive focus impresses the subconscious. Ancient masters advised returning, again and again, to affirmations of abundance, knowing that persistence is the mechanism through which blessing is realized. Alignment of body and mind. Financial blessings are drawn when the eyes, heart, and mind align with positivity. This integrated alignment orchestrates circumstances that reflect the abundance envisioned in stillness. Liminal time as conduit. In the moments before awakening, the mind is malleable. Repeating words of wealth and prosperity, paired with heartfelt positivity, programs consciousness to perceive, attract, and embrace financial blessings as natural and immediate. The liminal gaze. In the twilight before sleep, the eyes become more than instruments of sight, they become conduits of intention. Repeating abundance and its synonyms allows the imagination to imprint the aura, inviting wealth into experience. The seed of repetition. Each utterance of prosperity, good fortune, or wealth acts as a seed planted in the subconscious. Over time, these seeds take root, growing into experiences aligned with financial blessings. Positivityful perception. Positivity is immediate, it radiates from the heart while the eyes envision abundance. Unlike happiness, which waits for circumstances, positivity amplifies manifestation by aligning emotion with vision. Eyes as instruments of creation. Historically, sages noted that the eyes transmit intention outward. Focused repetition of financial affirmations channels energy into reality, shaping life circumstances in accordance with vision. Heart as amplifier. When vision passes through the heart, feeling infuses intention. The aura then reflects this resonance, magnetizing wealth, opportunities, and fortuitous connections in harmony with positivity. Peripheral invitation. The eyes attuned to abundance broaden perception. Opportunities that were once invisible appear naturally, reflecting the alignment between inner intention and external experience. Twilight as sacred threshold. The moments before sleep and awakening hold a liminal power. Words spoken or imagined during these hours penetrate deeply into the subconscious, initiating subtle shifts in life's flow toward prosperity. The upward spiral of positive vision. Focused attention on financial blessings triggers a cascade. Positivity in the heart radiates into the aura, the eyes perceive more abundance, and the world mirrors this frequency back, creating cycles of opportunity. Visualization as alchemy. Imagination transforms intention into reality. Envisioning wealth with clarity, paired with positivity, shapes energetic patterns that attract circumstances in resonance with one's vision. Frequency of wealth. The eyes attuned to prosperity harmonize the inner and outer world. Financial blessings follow naturally when one's inner frequency matches the vibration of abundance. Positivity expands awareness. Experiencing positivity while imagining abundance broadens the mind, allowing new possibilities to emerge. Financial opportunities flow from awareness unclouded by doubt or fear. The aura as magnet. The aura, energized by focused attention and repetition, becomes a field of attraction. Wealth, good fortune, and prosperous circumstances converge in alignment with this energy. Persistence of the gaze. Repetition deepens influence. Returning nightly to affirmations of abundance strengthens alignment, impressing the subconscious and enabling manifestation of financial blessings. Integration of senses. Financial manifestation occurs when sight, feeling, and thought cohere. Positivityful focus through the eyes, passing through the heart, manifests in the world as opportunities, wealth, and success. The pre-awakening imprint. Moments before awakening offer the mind maximum receptivity. Affirming and visualizing abundance then creates impressions that the day will mirror, attracting financial blessings through attention, positivity, and vision. The twilight lens. In the sacred hours before sleep, the eyes become attuned instruments of creation. Repeating words like abundance, wealth, and prosperity, the imagination impresses the aura with these frequencies, preparing reality to mirror them. Repetition as a beacon. Each repetition of positive affirmations serves as a gentle beacon. The aura resonates with the intention, and subtle currents of opportunity and financial blessing begin to converge around the soul. Positivity as immediate currency. Unlike happiness, which stretches across time, positivity is immediate. Feeling positivity in the moment while imagining financial abundance activates the mind and body to receive opportunities aligned with that resonance. Eyes as subtle engineers. Historically, mystics taught that the eyes broadcast more than light, they transmit intention. Focused on feelings of wealth and good fortune, the eyes align the inner and outer worlds through repeated attention. Heart amplification. As the vision passes through the heart, it becomes enriched with emotional resonance. The aura, energized by positivityful feeling, attracts experiences that reflect the inner frequency of abundance. Peripheral awareness. When attuned to abundance, the eyes expand perception. Financial opportunities once unnoticed emerge into view, revealing the hidden pathways of wealth through subtle shifts in attention. The sacred twilight threshold, the moments before sleep and awakening, hold liminal power. Words and visions cultivated in this state penetrate deeply into the subconscious, imprinting patterns of prosperity that ripple into waking reality. Upward spirals of abundance, positivity, full attention to wealth triggers a cascade, vision ignites feeling, feeling charges the aura, and the world reflects this alignment, producing a self-reinforcing spiral of prosperity. Imagination as alchemy. Historical contemplatives knew imagination is a potent alchemical tool. Visualizing financial blessings with clarity and positivity transforms intention into energetic patterns that magnetize aligned circumstances. Frequency of financial flow. The eyes attuned to abundance synchronize the mind, heart, and aura with the frequency of wealth. Opportunities and prosperity manifest naturally when this resonance is maintained. Positivity broadens perception. Experiencing positivity while envisioning abundance widens perception. The mind becomes flexible, receptive, and alert to novel avenues for financial blessings and fortuitous encounters. Aura as magnet. The aura, energized by focus and repeated affirmation, becomes a field of attraction. Wealth, opportunity, and prosperity converge within this energetic sphere, responding to positivity and intention. Persistence in vision. Daily repetition in twilight and pre-awakening states strengthens alignment. Nightly practice deepens the imprint, programming the subconscious to attract financial blessings with precision. Integration of senses. True manifestation occurs when sight, feeling, and thought cohere. Vision guided by positivity, felt through the heart, projects into the aura, shaping experiences that reflect abundance in tangible ways. Pre-awakening imprint. The mind is most receptive just before awakening. Repeating affirmations of wealth, prosperity, and good fortune in this state impresses the subconscious, setting the day to mirror the frequency of abundance and positivity. Eyes as portals. In the quiet of twilight, the eyes become portals, attuning to the frequency of abundance. Repeating the words wealth, prosperity, and good fortune allows these vibrations to echo into the imagination, the heart, and the aura, aligning reality to mirror them. Twilight repetition. Repetition at the edge of sleep imprints intention upon the subconscious. Each utterance of abundance resonates through the eyes, sending currents into the aura that attract experiences matching the frequency of financial blessings. Positivity. Full attention. Positivity, immediate and present, amplifies vision. Feeling positivity while visualizing abundance creates a resonance that prepares the body and mind to receive opportunities for wealth and prosperity, independent of external conditions. Imagination activation. The imagination perceives frequencies invisible to ordinary sight. By focusing on positive feelings of financial security and repeating affirmations, this inner faculty directs the aura to magnetize aligned circumstances. Heart as amplifier. The heart transforms intention into emotion. When abundance is seen through positivity-full vision, the heart radiates that frequency outward, weaving opportunities for wealth into the fabric of daily life. Peripheral awareness. Attunement in twilight expands peripheral perception. Opportunities once unseen begin to emerge, and seemingly coincidental encounters align with the intent projected by repeated affirmations of abundance. Pre-sleep alignment. The threshold before sleep is a liminal field where intention penetrates deeply. Words and images of prosperity impressed during this time settle into the subconscious, priming reality to respond to the auric projection of wealth. Positive imagination as magnet. Historical mystics noted that imagining abundance triggers the same neurochemical responses as actual experience. This produces warmth, vitality, and alertness, creating an upward spiral of attracting favorable financial circumstances. Frequency tuning: the eyes focus like tuning instruments. By consistently repeating words of wealth and good fortune, vision attunes the mind, heart, and aura to the frequency of financial flow, preparing life to respond to these vibrations. Upward spirals of abundance: small bursts of positivity generated by visualizing prosperity amplify attention. The mind notices favorable opportunities, the aura radiates readiness, and circumstances align in an upward spiral of financial blessings. Positivity as immediate currency: unlike happiness, which is measured over time, positivity is immediate. Feeling positivity in alignment with abundance creates a magnetic field of positive energy that draws wealth and fortune into daily experience. Aura as reflective mirror: the aura becomes a reflective mirror for the frequencies projected by the eyes. Focused attention on positive outcomes radiates outward, drawing corresponding events, people, and resources into alignment with the vision of prosperity. Persistence and precision: consistent twilight repetition of affirmations builds precision in manifestation. Over time, the eyes, heart, and aura synchronize, and financial blessings manifest with clarity and grace. Synthesis of senses: true attraction occurs when sight, feeling, and thought cohere. The eyes see wealth, the heart feels positivity, and the mind affirms abundance, sending a unified signal through the aura that aligns reality with intention. Pre-awakening imprint: the moments before awakening are fertile for intention. Repeating wealth-related affirmations during this threshold impresses the subconscious, setting the day's energy to manifest financial blessings with effortless alignment. Eyes as antennas of abundance: in the quiet twilight before sleep, the eyes become sensitive instruments, attuning to the vibrations of wealth and prosperity. As we repeat words like abundance, prosperity, and good fortune, the vision of our imagination extends outward, drawing experiences that mirror these frequencies. The mirror of intention: repetition of affirmations at twilight imprints upon the subconscious. Each word spoken or visualized radiates from the eyes into the heart, then outward into the aura, calling forth opportunities for financial blessings yet unseen. Positivity vision: positivity is felt in the present, not measured over time like happiness. Feeling positivity as we visualize abundance amplifies our perception, sharpening the senses to detect resources, connections, and openings that bring prosperity. Imagination activation: the imagination perceives frequencies that ordinary sight cannot. Directing attention toward positive images of wealth allows the aura to align, attracting experiences that correspond to the feeling of abundance. Heart as resonator: the heart translates visualization into emotion. Positivity and gratitude infuse the aura with vibrational energy, broadcasting readiness to receive wealth and financial opportunities aligned with our intentions. Peripheral awareness expands opportunity: as the eyes attune to abundance, peripheral perception widens. Hidden paths to prosperity, previously unnoticed, begin to reveal themselves, as if the world rearranges to reflect the frequency of our intent. Twilight threshold: the moments before sleep form a liminal field, a bridge between conscious awareness and subconscious creation. Affirmations spoken or visualized here carry amplified power, influencing the unseen currents that shape financial reality. Positive imagination as magnet: historical mystics observed that imagining wealth generates the same neurochemical and emotional states as actual possession. This positivity creates energy that magnetizes experiences, resources, and collaborations aligned with prosperity. Frequency tuning through repetition: the eyes, like tuning instruments, align the body-mind aura complex to the frequency of abundance. Persistent repetition of words like wealth and fortune calibrates this resonance until the environment itself begins to reflect it. Upward spiral of financial flow. Positivity bursts from positive visualization create upward spirals. Awareness sharpens, opportunities appear, and serendipitous interactions become more frequent, forming a feedback loop that enhances both wealth and emotional resilience. Positivity as present currency. Unlike happiness, which depends on circumstances over time, positivity exists in the immediate moment. Experiencing positivity while envisioning prosperity sends ripples through the aura, magnetizing favorable financial circumstances. Aura as reflective lens. The aura reflects the frequency projected from eyes, heart, and mind. By visualizing wealth and cultivating feelings of positivity, the aura becomes a mirror, drawing events, people, and resources that align with abundance. Persistence and precision. Repeated affirmations at twilight cultivate precision in manifestation. Eyes, heart, and aura synchronize, creating a coherent signal that attracts financial blessings with clarity and grace over time. Synthesis of senses. True attraction occurs when vision, emotion, and thought converge. The eyes see opportunity, the heart feels positivity, and the mind affirms abundance. This unity sends a potent vibrational signal into the world, inviting prosperity. Pre-awakening imprint. The threshold before awakening is fertile for intention. Repeating wealth-related affirmations or visualizing prosperity here sets the subconscious to receive, influencing the day's events and creating synchronicity with financial blessings. Eyes as vessels of prosperity. In the quiet hours before sleep, the eyes serve as channels through which visions of abundance flow. Repeating words like wealth, prosperity, and good fortune sends ripples from the imagination into the heart and outward into the aura, magnetizing experiences aligned with financial blessings. The twilight of intention. Twilight, poised between wakefulness and dream, is a fertile threshold. Words and thoughts repeated in this liminal state, abundance, success, fortune, resonate deeply, imprinting the subconscious with the frequency of wealth. Positivity illuminates the path. Positivity is immediate and alive. Feeling positivity as you visualizes financial abundance strengthens the eye's ability to detect opportunities, people, and synchronicities that mirror the intentions projected. Imagination activation. The imagination perceives the vibrational reality beyond mere sight. Focusing it on the image of desired wealth allows the aura to align, drawing events, opportunities, and interactions that embody prosperity. Heart as amplifier. The heart receives the signals from the imagination and amplifies them through emotion. Feeling positivity while repeating affirmations creates a powerful broadcast into the aura, enhancing the likelihood of attracting financial blessings. Peripheral awareness expands opportunity. Attentive eyes expand perception beyond the ordinary. When attuned to abundance, hidden possibilities, unexpected opportunities, and favorable connections emerge naturally, reflecting the frequency held within. The threshold before awakening. Moments before awakening are pivotal. Intentions repeated here, words visualized, and positivity felt serve as blueprints for the subconscious to organize daily events around abundance and prosperity. Positive imagination as magnet. Historical sages noted that imagining wealth induces physiological and emotional states akin to actual possession. This positivity generates energy that magnetizes the experiences, people, and circumstances aligned with financial blessings. Frequency tuning through repetition. Through persistent repetition of wealth-oriented words, the eyes, heart, and mind attune to the frequency of prosperity. Reality responds, mirroring the aura's vibrational alignment with abundance. Upward spirals of abundance. A small burst of positivity from positive visualization can create an upward spiral. Enhanced awareness, noticing opportunities, and inviting more favorable interactions, all coalescing into a cascade of financial blessings. Positivity as present currency. Unlike happiness, which measures long-term satisfaction, positivity is an immediate currency. Experiencing positivity while envisioning wealth sends resonant waves outward, attracting experiences in alignment with abundance. Aura as reflective lens. The aura mirrors the energy projected from eyes, heart, and mind. By cultivating positivity and visualizing wealth, the aura reflects these frequencies, drawing financial opportunities naturally and effortless. Persistence shapes reality. Repeated affirmations and consistent visualization create a coherent signal in the subconscious. Eyes attuned to abundance guide attention to actions, opportunities, and choices that reinforce prosperity over time. Synthesis of senses. True manifestation occurs when vision, emotion, and thought converge. The eyes perceive opportunity, the heart feels positivity, and the mind affirms abundance, sending a unified vibration into reality that attracts financial blessings. The aura of pre-awakening. As the body rests yet the mind remains receptive, the repeated words of abundance imprint the subconscious. This creates a pre-awakening blueprint, aligning daily experiences with prosperity and the natural flow of wealth. Eyes as portals of abundance. In the quiet twilight before sleep, the eyes become gateways, reflecting and projecting the frequencies of wealth, prosperity, and good fortune. Repeating the word abundance aligns perception with opportunities that mirror this reality. Twilight frequency. Tuning the hour between day and night holds a liminal power. Focused repetition of prosperity words tunes the eyes, imagination, and heart to the frequency of financial blessings, creating a resonance that extends outward into the aura. Positivity as immediate wealth. Positivity, distinct from happiness, is the currency of presence. Feeling positivity while imagining wealth amplifies the aura, magnetizing favorable experiences and financial opportunities that align with your energetic signature. The imagination sees prosperity. The imagination perceives beyond the physical, sensing probabilities and opportunities. By focusing it on financial abundance, the aura reflects this vision, subtly guiding daily actions toward wealth creation. Heart as amplifier of intent. The heart translates imaginations into emotional power. Experiencing positivity while repeating affirmations sends ripples through the aura, magnifying the attraction of financial blessings into your waking reality. Repetition as magnetism. Repeated words, wealth, good fortune, prosperity, carry vibrational weight. Each repetition deepens the attunement of the eyes and aura, reinforcing the subconscious expectation of abundance. Peripheral awareness expands opportunity. Eyes attuned to abundance notice subtle openings and fortuitous encounters. Twilight contemplation sharpens perception, allowing synchronicities to appear naturally, as if reality responds to your inner frequency. Pre-awakening blueprint. The moments before awakening are fertile for imprinting intentions. Repeating words of wealth and prosperity here sets a subconscious blueprint that organizes daily events to align with financial blessings. Positive imagination as economic force. Visualizing prosperity triggers neurochemical responses akin to actual experience. Positivity felt in these visualizations creates an energetic field that draws corresponding material and relational wealth. Upward spirals of abundance. Even small bursts of positivity from focused visualization create upward spirals, making you more receptive to opportunities, collaborative ventures, and encounters that multiply financial well-being. Positivity illuminates paths of opportunity. Positivity sharpens perception. When eyes, heart, and mind are aligned in positivity, new avenues for wealth appear, people become allies, and actions effortlessly sync with prosperous outcomes. Aura as reflective magnet. The aura mirrors intentions projected through eyes and emotion. By cultivating positivity and repeatedly visualizing abundance, the aura acts as a magnet, naturally attracting circumstances congruent with prosperity. Persistence shapes material reality. Consistent twilight repetition of abundance words embeds the frequency of prosperity in the subconscious. Over time, thoughts, decisions, and perception begin to gravitate toward financial blessings. Convergence of senses creates wealth. Financial manifestation is amplified when vision, emotion, and thought converge. Eyes perceive opportunity, heart feels positivity, mind affirms abundance. This alignment broadcasts a unified frequency into reality, drawing wealth. Twilight as gateway to prosperity. As sleep approaches, consciousness becomes fluid. Focused repetition, positivity-full visualization, and attuned perception in this liminal state allow the aura to project and receive abundance, weaving financial blessings into the fabric of daily life.